Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over the latest news that we know about the release date and announcement date of GTA 6. During the recent investor call by Take-Two Interactive, which is of course the parent company of Rockstar Games, we received a little bit more insight about their plans into releasing more games in the near future, and especially GTA 6. So we're going to be getting into all that information in just a quick minute here, so if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, let's go ahead and get right into the shout out of the day, and right after that we'll get into the actual video. So today's first quick shout out of the day goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as FitPoints. He does some really awesome gameplay videos of the latest games releasing on the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, and PC. Recently he's been doing a really awesome gameplay walkthrough series of Paper Mario the Origami King, which looks to be a super fun game to watch and play. Make sure you check out the FitPoints YouTube channel by clicking the first link in the description down below and subscribing over there for some really awesome gaming videos with some great personality. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So every quarter in a year, which is every 3 months, Rockstar Games' parent company Take-Two Interactive does a public investor call where investors and also big companies investing into Rockstar Games are able to ask questions about their future and what they're planning. Now sometimes these questions are more related towards the financials of Rockstar Games and Take-Two Interactive, however sometimes they are related to the future of their games, and especially topics such as GTA 6. Now during this recent investor call, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive went out of their way to specify that there will be a noticeable increase in marketing budget between the 12-month period of March 2023 and March 2024. The estimated marketing budget they're setting aside for this is about $90 million, which is about twice the amount they normally spend. Now the last time Rockstar announced a budget spend like this is when Red Dead Redemption 2 was initially getting announced and they were marketing it virtually everywhere. So clearly Rockstar is planning to launch something between the months of March 2023 and March 2024, but the question still remains whether this is in fact GTA 6 or something else. So right now we know that Rockstar is planning 2 separate projects. We know that Rockstar will be remastering GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and they are also working on a new sequel, which is most likely GTA 6. On top of that, if we take a step back and look at the previous development cycle of other GTA games, it gives us a good lookout about what we can expect in terms of GTA 6. Grand Theft Auto 4 took about 4 years to make, Grand Theft Auto 5 took about 5 years to make, and Red Dead Redemption 2 took about 8 years to make. If we imply that there is an obvious development gap and that there is a little bit more work desired inside GTA 6 compared to Red Dead Redemption 2, it will be estimated to take about 10 years to make. And considering GTA 6 allegedly started development when GTA 5 was first released, that does mean that GTA 6 development should be finished around April 2023, which is coincidentally when Rockstar Games is announcing that they will be spending 2 times on marketing than they usually do. Again, the figures about the 10 years development time are still not known as of the moment, however it is being calculated based on what we have seen so far with previous GTA games. Now GTA 5 Remastered will be launching this holiday season on the PlayStation 5, and then will be launching on the Xbox Series X a couple of months later due to an exclusivity deal with Sony. Now it's not out of the question that Rockstar could be spending this double marketing budget on simply marketing GTA 5 Remastered for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. However, I simply don't see why they would be doing that, especially since everyone that already has GTA 5 on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One will be getting a free upgrade as soon as they do buy those consoles. Grand Theft Auto 5 is already by far the biggest and most popular entertainment product of all time, and that spans between movies, TV shows, video games, and all sorts of digital entertainment, so I think it's possible that Rockstar could be releasing GTA 5 for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and then a couple of months later announcing GTA 6, and then releasing it about a year later in 2024. Now with this delay, it also does come up with the question of how Rockstar will be treating GTA 5 Online on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. We touched on this in a bit more detail in yesterday's video, but it seems like that Rockstar is holding out a lot of the DLC that they wanted to release with the current gen consoles for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X to give people a reason and also an incentive to upgrade upgrade and buy those consoles. Now I'm going to inject my personal opinion here to give you a little bit of a sense about how I'm thinking about this, and personally myself, I am interested in the PlayStation 5. However, all of the launch games that are going to be launching on the PlayStation 5 are really not that interesting to me. So if PlayStation 5 pre-orders went up today, I really don't think I would be placing my money down because there is simply not that much I'm interested in yet. However, on the other hand, if hypothetically Rockstar came out and announced today that all GTA 5 Online DLC from now on will be exclusive to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, I would go out of my way to pre-order the PlayStation 5 so I am one of the first to play this new DLC on the next-gen console. Another thing I want to note here is that the two recent games that Rockstar released had a release gap time of about 1,866 days. If you apply that average gap time again to the latest release, which is of course Red Dead Redemption 2, that does mean that Rockstar's next game could be launching around December 4th, 2023. I still do think that is a little bit too early, and we also do need to factor in that Rockstar Games as a company has been a little bit less productive recently since they have worked remotely out of the office. However, I don't think that is affecting things too much to really mention in this video, and Rockstar Games should be going back to their New York offices very soon, but I still do think that those three metrics are something to keep in mind while we are going through this news cycle. The first metric, of course, being the double marketing spend that Rockstar is projecting, which is probably the most important part and what everything centers around. Number two is, of course, the release gap time that I did mention, and then finally is the development time that we did notice between the recent Rockstar games, including GTA 4, GTA 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2, and how we can use that to predict the development time for GTA 6. So hopefully as things start resuming slowly but surely over the next couple of months, we should be hearing more and more news coming directly from Rockstar Games regarding this, but until then we only have stats from the past and official information from Rockstar to predict what we should be seeing next from Rockstar Games and the GTA series. As always, I will be sure to keep you guys updated with any information we do receive, whether that is officially from Rockstar Games or from any trustable sources in the community. But let me know in those comments down below, what is your ideal timeline between GTA games? Do you think that Rockstar should be releasing a new GTA game every 5 years, every 2 years, every 10 years, every 20 years? What is your ideal timeline for a GTA series to be released in? Let me know in those comments down below because I really want to hear from you guys. If you enjoy watching these videos, consider dropping a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you guys are always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with you in another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.